Francis Zach Morgan. Remember me? Oh, cat got your tongue. Understood. You know why I'm here, don't you? Surely you must know what this means. To commemorate our reunion, allow me to give you another oracle. The contract, once signed, will last for eternity. But only in the presence of true love. Did you hear that?
What is this, Frozen?
Good. It's been a while since I felt this. You know, there's hardly anyone in this era who can see me like you can.
Is this true love?
They've been dropping like flies since you first came to see me. Breaks my heart.
I love how his snake is super fake. Like, it doesn't move like a real snake. Its tongue is always out.
We don't have much time. Do you have any questions for me?
Is Patricia safe?
Excellent. You pass. You haven't changed, Francis Zach Morgan. But that question isn't for me to answer. Go and see it with your own eyes. Oh, time's up. We'll have to finish this during our next reunion.
Yo, but what's up with the fairies and the giant man?
Oh, this is bad.
Failed to apprehend target. Target escaped with hostage. Whereabouts unknown.
Agent Jones, what is this referring to?
Avery Smith kidnapped Patricia Clarkson and escaped.
He didn't kidnap her, he's protecting her from the real giant.
Avery Smith? The vault manager? Why would he kidnap Patricia? Tell me what's going on right now.
Well...
Answer me, Jones.
We need to bring the drum with the...
I
There's a
made
fairy!
Deal with Morgan. Back when he took me to the bathroom.
What? What?
Morgan said something to me.
The fairies go nuts.
If we want to find Patricia, we need to look at Avery Smith.
Have you lost your mind?
What he said made sense. Ever since 2005, Avery's been working deep inside that cold storage warehouse. He was also arrested in the past for getting too friendly with Lise Clarkson. And after Katrina, he apparently worked on renovating the warehouse for free. What if that allowed him to freely modify the warehouse as he pleased? That would explain why her body remained missing for 14 whole years. Then, I did a little check and found out that he never went back to work after Christmas vacation ended.
So what? Why would you trust him?
Why is this fairy just flying around now?
I don't.
Do I have enough insight?
I just decided it was worth investigating, that's all. So, I sent 2 agents to Avery's house without telling anyone. I just called in a favor from an old friend in the New Orleans branch.
No one gave you clearance for that. You think you can just...
But what if Morgan's telling the truth? If he is, we're both gonna look like total clowns. Clowns who went barging into a former agent's house on completely unfounded suspicions. HQ will have a field day with us. They'll string us up as the two dumbest agents to have ever graced the field. I just wanted to take some precautions. And besides, if he is lying, it's still no skin off our backs. Right? If things work out, we'll end up solving a difficult case that's been driving everyone crazy. Imagine that. You and me, just the two of us, solving a case like this. I'll be able to jump ship on this crappy job. And you'll be able to freely investigate all things San Rouge, just like you've always wanted. Besides, you know that Morgan is Director Abraham's favorite. Even if we get into some sort of trouble, if Morgan testifies to Abrahams for us, we'll totally be in the clear.
I don't care. This isn't the way things are supposed to be done.
Well, I'm sorry. But I had no other choice. You were so engrossed in this, and come on, you know how I am. Besides, saving the hostage should take priority above all else. There's no time for squabbling. We need to find Avery Smith no matter what it takes.
But how?
Well...
Thanks to your heroic maneuvers, we just lost our suspect.
I know, but...
I know how to find him.
You were alive this
I
whole
should be
time?
able to see the other world, the way I am now. Just let me go, please.
Morgan?
It's okay, my fairy. I know I can convince them.
Oh shit, now I'm doing it. Look at the fairy.
Definitely not the best thing for them to see right now.
Oh, so did he feed the rat the red seed then?
If I saw that during an investigation, I wouldn't be able to stay calm and listen to someone either. Simon's lost in thought. What will his next move be? Will he follow the plan? Or... Aaliyah Davis. She's on edge, as she should be. Who wouldn't be after seeing this room?
So I'm gonna have to just grab things and hope that it doesn't just continue the game.
I found
I'm more
the first
interested in
one
this, though.
last autumn. A dead rat with a bud coming up out of its stomach, just like this one. A rat ate a red seed, died, and the bud sprouted. Honestly, it shocked me. Up until this point, I'd only ever seen red seeds, saplings, and big trees. So I decided to grow one of my own.
What are you talking about?
I needed to solve the mystery of the red trees. Why do they exist? But all of my sprouts died without ever growing the tiniest bit. Forget about a big tree. I couldn't even grow a single sapling.
So you kept experimenting.
2 days after the seed enters a rat, it takes the rat's life. On the third day, a bud sprouts up, then grows to that size after 5 more. I tested this on 137 corpses.
In only a few months?
It's a lot of rats.
But I was never able to grow a bud any larger than this size. I still remember what he told me. Apparently, there's a special trick to making these grow.
You're totally insane.
I don't think that's helping you, Zach. Oh shoot, he was gonna say something. Damn it, I thought
I don't
he was done.
have much time left. I'm pretty sure that's why I can see the other world now. I'd lost that sense ever since the Greenvale incident, but it's back now. Please, will you just trust me?
I don't think they will.
Come on, Simon. You'll trust me, won't you?
What?
No, Agent Jones. Remember the warning I gave you at the very beginning? You can't let him take control of the conversation.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Please, Halia Davis, let me go. This is our case to finish.
No, you aren't an agent anymore.
But you don't know how to find him. Neither of you ever could.
Oh, I'll find him. I swear on my pride as an active agent that I won't give up until I do.
That won't get you anywhere. It's beyond you.
Shut up!
You can't see the spirit realm.
You think we can't find him, but you can. Just how stupid do you think we are? If you want us to believe you, then it's about time you showed us some proof.
I don't know. These are all weird things to look at.
Helena Doman, aka Professor R. Her complicated life only added more complications to the Carré case. She's the one who gave the red tree a chance to take root inside her. A strange man was stalking Lise, and Patricia resembled Lise so much that I once confused them for a moment.
Like once, though.
Meaning it would be no surprise if the same man went after Patricia. Why didn't I think of that until now?
Not really proof, but that's important information.
A lot of time's passed since I last saw Patricia. If I hadn't gone back to Carré, she probably would have never been kidnapped. I dragged her back into her cursed destiny. Hey, Belle. Your hypothesis was pretty much on the mark. Last week, I went back to Carré. Then I bought a used car and got on a train in Trenton. But not for the reason you think. I wasn't stalking Patricia. And I'd never try to kidnap her.
Then why would you go there? Why would you risk so much, especially since you knew that you were under surveillance?
Because, once again, I'm chasing Sang Rouge.
Sang Rouge?
Even after I quit the FBI, I continued to study the red trees on my own. And now, I've come to the conclusion that those red seeds and Sang Rouge both come from the same roots.
Crazy. I didn't think they would be
proof that
connected.
Someone's
I'm
inherited
shocked.
The original recipe. That's why I flew to Carré, to confirm my suspicions. But I was more powerless than I ever could have imagined. I couldn't move like I used to. No badge, no gun. So, after wandering aimlessly around town, I swallowed down my torment and my weakness and left.
You expect me to believe that?
I know you've got it in you.
What's that supposed to mean?
You found Lise Clarkson's body. The one thing I never did. And only a few days after discovering the body, you came to visit me.
I mean, you also didn't find the giant man,
You
but
should be fully capable of
a lot of stuff you
discerning
kind of
that what
forgot
I'm
about
telling you
there,
is the
Zach.
truth.
Talking much about oneself can also be a means to conceal oneself. You can't trick me.
damn, I thought I could. Yo, but check out this body.
If your story is true, then why did Avery Smith kidnap Patricia?
Patricia resembles Lise. I even got them confused once.
Again, it's the one time.
And Lise reported being stalked by a 10-foot man.
That's Avery Smith?
Exactly.
But you didn't think that was the case.
But he's only 6'7" at best. His physical characteristics don't match the person you're talking about.
I once concluded the very same thing. But now I know. That was definitely Avery.
So it was just...
He protected Lisa's body for the past 14 years. Until you discovered his sleeping beauty.
How'd he get his hands up to the lamp, though?
So after losing Lisa's body, he kidnapped Patricia as a replacement? That's ridiculous. Is that really what you think happened? Even if Avery did possess that sort of mentality, it doesn't make sense. If Lise was really that important to him, he would have tried to steal her back. Not now, maybe, but certainly after she was buried.
Would you be able to go on worshipping a goddess who had been defiled by so many hands? That ice was a barrier, a shield that separated the divine from our world.
Well, I guess that was what we needed. But yo, suspicious drum is definitely what's gonna be talked about next.
That's the eerie drum that Pastor Tyrone gave to me. The pressed flower I took from the hotel bathroom is still right on top, and it hasn't even wilted. Maybe it really was blessed with some sort of holy power. Nah.
No, it definitely is. I'm gonna just talk about it right now.
What is this drum? Please don't tell me it was a tool they planned to use for the blood purge.
Sharp eyes as usual, Belle. No. It was part of an even darker ritual. I can't even bring myself to say its name. It was far more important to our case, and far more horrible, if you can believe it.
I can believe it was horrible.
What?
No, that's just a drum.
That's a funny joke.
A drum made from 3 empty cans, animal skins, and a fragrant pressed flower.
Like I said, what is it?
Maybe it's a souvenir?
What? You expect me to believe that?
What's happening now? That just confused the situation. Rapper.
Avery showered me with key words. Smarty pants scientist, research, and lab. Why didn't I pick up on any of it? If shallow prejudice is what prevented me from taking his words seriously, then I truly am a failure as an agent.
I mean,
I know why. I was still immature as a human being.
I assumed it was just that Lena was using him. I don't know, maybe I was wrong about that.
You said that someone
didn't think it was like that
inherited
big of a
the
deal.
Sang Rouge recipe, didn't you? Is that someone Avery Smith?
Does he know how to make it good?
It has to be. Avery used to help Professor R do research in secret.
What? Well, that wasn't in the report.
I guess York didn't think it was
I only realized it just
interesting or need it.
The moment I spilled my coffee on the floor. Avery revealed that he was helping with some sort of research. But at the time, I let his confession go in one ear and out the other. Now that I look back on it, I realize it was solid proof that he was helping her produce Sang Rouge.
What makes you think that?
He had free access to the deepest parts of the cold storage warehouse.
Oh. Wait.
Meaning...
Sang Rouge needs to be produced in an extremely cold environment.
Exactly.
Did we know that? Because I feel like that's
Leah
important
Davis.
information that anyone would have put
You
together.
already considered this possibility, didn't you? That's why you investigated the cold storage warehouse as soon as you got to Carré, in order to locate where Sang Rouge was being made. Then, you came across Lisa's body by pure chance.
Melvin's behind it all.
The Greenvale case. It awoke me, and also stole my irreplaceable best friend from me. If it weren't for that case, I might still be an FBI agent. But the case dealt such a blow to me, it shattered all those dreams.
I mean, we need to talk about that, though.
Who do you think benefited most from the Greenvale case?
No one?
No one benefited from it. Many lives were lost. That's all.
Yeah, like, I guess the kids maybe ended up better off because they didn't die or something.
You really believe that?
Everyone who survived was overcome with sadness, scarred for life.
The kids didn't seem too sad.
Without exception?
Without exception. Isn't that right, my fairy?
I feel like you're the one person who benefited from the case. You were able to add a new chapter to your stunning career and earned unshakable trust from the chief. That's what allows you to go on using his intel network as you please, even though you're retired.
Are you seriously suggesting that? Sickness is destroying my body. I feel like I'm on the verge of losing my mind. Yet, somehow, I'm unable to forget the cases connected to those seeds. Whittling down what's left of my life, chasing them. You really think I'm doing all this for nothing but self-interest? Is that really what you're saying?
I guess that didn't help my case.
Melvin's cheerful exterior betrayed all the darkness that lurked within him. His happy-go-lucky personality was probably just his way of coping with reality. It all makes sense. Now I understand why he kept insulting Lena. Melvin wasn't the Fool King.
See, I knew it.
What?
Many different characters pop up in Lena's journal, and I mistook one of them for someone else.
What are you talking about?
After Simon hit me and I fainted, I had a dream. Now I'm convinced. I'm the Fool King.
Oh my god.
The Fool King was always meant to be an outsider who suddenly arrived in Carré. And the man she felt a need to eliminate wasn't me, but Avery. Lena realized her plan was on the verge of falling apart. She also guessed that I would be able to save Patricia from Melvin. The one worry that remained in her heart was leaving Patricia behind and how her life would play out from that point on.
Can I just say what a terrible
Since
picture
she
of
would be left
Patricia?
behind with Avery, a large, childlike man who's beyond anyone's control. She wrote that journal entry hoping that I, the Fool King, would be capable of stopping Avery. And she wrote it in a specific way in order to try and rouse me to action. Lena and Melvin both entrusted me with their daughter. So please, just let me go. It's my duty to protect her.
That wasn't it? Alright. I thought that was the
Leah's smart. She's top class.
information we needed.
Even within the FBI. She must understand that what I'm saying makes sense. The problem is that she's too smart. The way she is now, she'll refuse to accept anything that can't be explained with logic.
Well, I can't choose anything else.
I
Maybe I'm getting
understand
the
what
bad
you're trying
ending.
to say. But it's too perfect. It's too perfect, just like that report of yours. How could you come to such a detailed conclusion after spending years shut up in this room? It doesn't make sense. The only possible explanation is that you're bending the narrative in the direction you want it to go.
Why do you think I left the field for 2 years after Greenvale? That case cost me not only my best friend, but also my special talent. I never thought I'd lose something like that. But ever since then, I've been unable to solve cases using that method.
Metaphysical offender profiling.
Yeah, no, we've all been there, Simon. We heard it.
I tried everything I could think of to regain my lost talent, but it never came back to me. That's why I quit working for the FBI. And without anywhere else to go, I simply spent my days seeking truth. Searching for an answer I'd never find. So time continued to cruelly pass me by. Until finally, a disease started eating away at my body. I thought it was all over for me. But about half a year ago, I finally reached my conclusion. Everything started with the red seeds. He and I encountered these seeds long before we reached Greenvale. Under the seething, mind-melting sun of Louisiana.
But I mean, we knew that he found the seeds before Greenvale. That's what he was chasing when he decided to go to Greenvale, right?
Then, for some reason, in the beginning of December, I finally regained my talent.
I guess Louisiana was where it started.
And
The proper
instantly,
search, not
I
the
could see the other world again.
not the whole thing where his childhood
Get it?
trauma happened.
Through allowing the cancer cells to ravage my body, I regained the power to travel to the other side. This is the only answer, Aaliyah Davis. Truth is a surprise, born from coincidence and an unknown power.
Red seed on walls.
What came first? The seed or the fruit? Who cares? To me, those red seeds are the beginning and the end of it all.
2 bizarre cases derailed your life. It must have been extremely painful. You have my deepest condolences, but that doesn't put you in the clear. You're still a suspect.
A suspect? For what? Patricia isn't here.
The murders of Sheriff Melvin Woods and Candy Woods. Their bodies were never recovered. Katrina carried them away, along with many other lives. Aside from that report you wrote, there's nothing that proves your innocence.
Hey, let's not jump to conclusions here.
Oh, I'm not. I also suspect there's a possibility that he murdered individuals connected to other cases that he's worked on. The Greenvale report bears the same inconsistencies as this one, and both cases are filled with victims whose deaths were never witnessed.
Stop. Don't say another word. If you so much as mention her name.
Yeah, I guess her death was never really witnessed. I
If
was
I
trying to think
mention
everyone else's kind
Then
of.
what?
My fairy will get you.
Will pay.
Twinkle next to her.
Twinkle, my fairy.
So their name is just Twinkle.
Don't look at me that way. I know how talented she is. I completely agree with you on that one. But I can't hand everything off to her just yet. Can you just
What
let
is
me
this?
get my way one last time?
I still don't get the fairy thing. It's the only thing I can look at now. Did she see it?
Belle,
She
No.
reacted.
Special Agent Aaliyah Davis. You're exceptionally talented, I admit it. You found Lisa's body, then discovered the red seeds all on your own. You even noticed that there was someone else in this room. You've got amazing intuition. You're a hunter with an extremely keen sense of smell. But you still can't perceive the other world the way you are now. That's all there is to it.
That was just it, the convincing? Is the fairy lock picking?
Simon, look inside that trash can.
Huh? The trash can?
It's right behind you. Then you'll know for sure that I'm telling the truth.
A banana. What is that receipt?
We told you not to touch the sanctuary!
What is this?
I'm the one who sent the tip and set everything into motion. We need to talk alone. FK in the coffee.
What's on that receipt? What is it, Agent Jones?
F.K.
In the coffee.
Holy crap. Huh.
Contact a local agent and have them investigate Avery Smith's home. There are still agents investigating the Carré area, right? Trust me, that's where Patricia Clarkson is.
Trust you? Where's your proof?
Ask Aaliyah Davis. Ask her about the name of the person who tipped her off.
What do you mean?
You're from Chicago, and you love pizza, right? Especially deep dish pizza, smothered in cheese.
What does this have to do with pizza?
I mean, you're right. I love that pizza.
Just ask her. And ask her why she decided to take this case in the
Why did he
first
mention
place.
pizza? Wait.
Got it?
He distracted him.
Will never betray you. So you need to trust it, too.
What, like, was it a pizza receipt?
But how could you have known that I would come here with her?
I didn't. I just bet on you.
God damn it.
Hey! Tell me what's going on right now, Agent Jones.
Thank you, my fairy. Car key, Simon.
It still looked like he saw the fairy.
Let
Did he
me
see the
go.
key itself
Don't worry.
escape?
Just trust in the pizza. I'm the anonymous tipper. FK.
It's on the corner of 3rd Street. 69
Man,
Pontiac
Simon is
GTO.
cool.
You've got excellent taste.
See, I knew I
You're
liked
done,
Simon,
too.
even if he is a
Agent
misogynist
Jones!
who hates ketchup on hot
Don't you see
dogs.
what you're doing here? This is a severe obstruction of justice. You're violating the FBI code.
Yeah, Aaliyah, I know, but pizza will never betray me.
Pizza?
Tell Abrahams to prepare
Talking about
private
pizza in
jet
a time
for me
like
at the
this?
airport. I know Robert won't turn his back on me.
Wait, Morgan, are you serious? The chief would never lend out a private jet to a civilian like,
Is he
I
still
have to
going out in
leave
a
you for
robe?
bit, my fairy. They'll be fine. They'll figure it all out.
Can't believe he's not bringing Twinkle with him.
Can you hear me? I'm going to go finish the job you started. That makes us even, okay? York, she really is a genius agent. She's probably going to end up being an even better agent than we were. She just needs more experience under her belt. She's still only pursuing the world she can see with her naked eye. She needs to experience more frustration. She needs to strengthen herself. On the other hand, Simon's much smarter than he looks. No wonder he was able to go on watching us for 4.5 years. All that struggling under the surface paid off in the end. Do you want to know why he decided to start trusting me? It's simple. It's all because of the name I used to send the tip to the FBI.
Yeah?
It's the name of that pizza parlor. The Chicago-style
okay.
place with those trademarked crimson boxes. Franklin's Kitchen. FK.
In the
Yet
coffee.
again. They've got the best deep dish pizza in the area. Both Simon and I love that place. That's why I told him, pizza will never betray you. will it, York?
I feel like that part kind of is more complicated than it needed to be. I think, I don't know, I guess FK could be coincidental, but it seems like if you knew what the anonymous tipper was, like how conveniently could you know the name FK? Whatever, he got out of there. 5 hours later. I hope it's not going to be a long dungeon. It's going to be a dungeon, isn't it? Look at it. Oh, he did get a coat, though.
Ugh.
I really was hoping he would just be in his robe still.
It's almost time. Let's finish this. I'll be there soon. Watch my back, will you? This is going to be my final battle.
Well, fingers crossed it's just a boss, right?
But unlike 14 years ago, I feel more at home in this world now.
Quest updated. Don't worry, I still have the other quests. But I definitely need to save. God, that was a bit of a long investigation bit.